All right, just about ready to go. Number 4 versus number 5 in the UFC's flyweight division. Former title challenger Wilson Reis is 34. Alexandre Pantoja is 28. Pantoja the taller man by 1 inch. Both fighters successfully making weight. 2.5-inch reach advantage with the cannibal Alexandre Pantoja. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125.5 pounds. Fighting out of Real do Cabo, Brazil, presenting the number 5 ranked flyweight contender in the world, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 23 wins, 9 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, by way of Sao Paulo, Brazil, presenting the number 4 ranked flyweight contender in the world, Wilson Reis. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Jason Herzog.
Wilson Reis, 33rd professional fight here tonight. Won the Mundials in 2004 back in Rio as a brown belt, taking on Alexandre Pantoja. This fight clock brought to you by Toyo Tires, the official tire of the UFC. Reis in yellow out of southpaw stance. Pantoja, the orthodox fighter, is in black.
It's always great when you see high-level jiu-jitsu like in the last fight with Sasaki by Pantoja. I mean, he immediately shot for a shot, pulled guard, attempted a triangle armbar, leg lock right into the back, into the rear naked choke. So when you watch these high-level guys and they get flowing, it's very difficult for you to keep up. Wilson Reis and Alexander Pantoja can't keep up with each other, so we may be able to look forward. Alexandre Pantoja may be able to we may be looking forward to a great grappling, some great grappling exchanges.
Perhaps what I'm seeing immediately off the bat from Pantoja is he connected with a straight right hand, and he's able to close the distance better than Wilson. Wilson's issue in the past has been this inability to close quickly, to close the distance quickly, particularly on more effective strikers.
And taller guys.
Yes.
Pantoja's taller.
Well, in DC, I know you referenced it, but in terms of significant strikes landed per minute, Pantoja has the best striking rate among any active UFC flyweight, so should have the advantage on the feet.
And you just never know, because when Pantoja was on the show, you didn't expect him to be as good as he is, as he's gotten off. And we've seen that on a number of occasions.
He did a good job right there, stepping to the left and landing a good right kick.
Oh, nice stick with the left hand by Reis to get into takedown position. Pantoja made his pro debut at 17 years old in 2007. He'll be 29 in 3 days.
Wilson trying to muscle him to the ground here. There's a trip. Pantoja right back up.
Wilson's so physically strong. You know, he's a little shorter than the guys, but look at the size of the back. Oh, nice takedown. Pantoja's doing a really good job of not letting his back get flattened on the mat, because then you have to restart. Right now, he's already 2/3 of the way up to his feet again. He just cannot get flattened out. Now he's back up.
Nice
just by managing to not let his back get flat.
Reis has a lot of big bantamweight wins to his credit. Ivan Menjivar, Scott Jorgensen, Joe Soto, Brian Caraway among his previous victims.
Good straight right.
Instead of a right hand from Pantoja.
That's so crazy that that's the same attack Cejudo got him with.
Yep.
That's the same exact attack Cejudo got him with, and Pantoja trains with Henry at times.
That's it.
I mean, same exact attack.
Alexandre Pantoja knocks out Wilson Reis.
That same attack Cejudo got him with. Quick switch of the feet, right hand straight down the pipe. I mean, wow.
And he was having some success with that right hand earlier, and it was just perfectly timed.
It's like you said, Joe, as you get older at these light weights, the reflexes have to stay, because otherwise you start getting hit with stuff you just don't see anymore.
Well, if Henry Cejudo can't save this division, maybe that guy can. How about Pantoja's handiwork tonight?
You see him he's in big trouble there. He gets dropped, and Pantoja closes the show with a barrage of punches. Big left hands there. Wilson went for the deep half. He tried to escape, tried to get half guard here. You see him try to grab the legs, but he was too compromised. Beautiful straight right by Pantoja, and a fantastic submission. I mean, who knows what's going to happen with this flyweight division,
right.
But this young man has massive potential.
And he's finishing everybody, and that's the things that they want to see. That's the things that everyone wants to see out of that division, is finishing, and Pantoja's finishing everyone.
And you see his jiu-jitsu coach there, Marcos Pahumpa Damata, enjoying the knockout for Pantoja, 7th of his UFC, or mixed martial arts career, I should say. Joe Rogan grabs Pantoja next. We are in Atlanta, Georgia tonight for the UFC 236 prelims, and coming up next on pay-per-view, it is Holloway versus Poirier for the interim 155-pound title. Go to ESPNplus.com/PPV, click buy now, and after you buy the pay-per-view, just log in and watch anywhere, connected TVs, tablets, laptops, and phones. Alexandre Pantoja, Bruce Buffer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 58 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Alexandre Pantoja. Fantastic job tonight, sir. And against a man like Wilson Reis, who's been a title challenger and one of the best flyweights in the division, how happy are you with your performance tonight?
Yeah, I'm very happy. Every long the fight, I think this guy, Wilson Reis, you know, I need to go calm and think about everything. I think this gives me my time for knockdown, you know, because I know this is a tough opponent. I'm prepared for a long time for this fight, you know. I moved to Florida, my family in Brazil. I have 2 kids in Brazil, my wife. In 1 year, I come into Florida and come back to Brazil. I miss my family every night, you know. It's very hard for me. And I just say love you, my babies, and love you, God.
Well, your hard work paid off, sir. And let's take a look at the big screen. You did a fantastic job of measuring distance and then, boom, dropping this beautiful right hand on Reis and then closing the show once you had him hurt.
Yeah, bro. I say I train the best gym in the world, American Top Team. You know, I have the best coach. My coach Parrupinha, it's amazing. My father, my coach Macarrão, Catel, Davi Oliveira, Conan. You know, so many guys, so many partners for training. I'm ready for everyone, you know, I'm ready for everybody.
Well, enjoy your victory, sir. Congratulations. Look forward to seeing you again. Alexandre Pantoja, ladies and gentlemen.
How about Pantoja? 5-1 at the UFC. He's won 14 of 15 fights overall. There is a new flyweight force to be reckoned with. His name is the Cannibal, Alexandre Pantoja. All right, well, next Saturday night, the Octagon hits St. Petersburg, Russia. Among the main card highlights you can see on ESPN Plus, a women's flyweight tilt between Roxanne Modafferi and Antonina Shevchenko. Islam Makhachev back in action. He'll try to move to 17-1. The heavyweight main event has Staples, Alistair Overeem, and Alexei Oleinik. Main card, a 1 p.m. Eastern start, 4:20 on ESPN+. And, of course, the prelims can be seen beforehand. Those are 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN2. It's a big night for the heavyweights across the board. Gadzimurad Antagulov taking Michal Oleksiejczuk, and two guys who have headlined in the UFC before, Marcin Tybura against Shamil Abdurakhimov. Figures to be a busy night for the pronunciation police as well next Saturday. All right, coming up next, Megan O'Leary, Chael Sonnen. Sugar Rashad Evans standing by. They'll look back at that Pantoja KO and look ahead to the big matchups later tonight on pay-per-view. You're watching the UFC 236 prelims on ESPN.
So long. I feel like the table slap helps, Rashad.
Welcome into Atlanta, Georgia. Megan O'Leary, Chael Sonnen, and Rashad Evans here with you at UFC 236. And what a finish there. The flyweights getting it done quickly. Alexandre Pantoja got the first round knockout. Chael, the Cannibal, needed very little time.
Hey, a bit of a feeling out process. Not a whole lot happened out here, Rashad. Look, I really thought that Hayes wanted to take this to the ground. It seemed like he was having a hard time finding his range. He was trying to trick Pantoja a little bit. Pantoja being a little bit more patient. Oh, that right was just a distraction, looking to set up that big straight, and then he follows him to the ground. No choice but for the referee to step in and say, we've had enough.
Yes, Pantoja's striking is very, very deceiving because he has a lot of power, and you don't really expect it because of the way he holds his hands. But when he hits you with those shots, you feel it, and you see from his eyes, he couldn't get back up from that shot.
Yeah, it was his